Hello, this is Steve Stroni from Upper St. Clair High School, giving you a little tour of our Fab Lab. Let's move on to the main equipment. Our major equipment and where they are located would be our Stratasys Dimension 1200 ES 3D printer, our Epilog Fusion 40 watt laser engraver, our Epilog Zing 40 watt, our Easy Router CNC router, that's a 4x8, our Techno Easel LC3024 CNC router, that's 2.5 by 3.5 feet, our Roland Cam 1 servo vinyl cutter, which is in our 318 clean room, our Mamaki CJV30 130 large format vinyl printer and cutter, it's a commercial model solvent printer, Xerox 700 digital color printing press, and soon we'll have a MakerBot replicator in the next week or so. As far as printing equipment, again we have the Mamaki large format vinyl printer and cutter. We have the Xerox digital color printing press and the Roland Cam 1 servo vinyl cutter. Pictured here would be our Easy Router CNC router, again a 4x8 sheet. The computer cabinet would be behind where the picture is taken. Then we have our Techno Easel LC3024 CNC router, again a 2.5 by 3.5 foot model. That is, both of these are located in our 315 materials processing lab. Next we have our laser engravers slash cutters. Again our Epilog Fusion 40 watt. This is a commercial model. The front actually folds down. It has a 28 inch by 40 inch bed with a rotary attachment. And then we have our Epilog Zing 40 watt laser engraver with the 3D printer solution bath pictured next to it. Again, our 3D printer is a Stratasys Dimension 1200 ES with the soluble support material. And again, in the next week or so, we'll have a MakerBot Replicator 2, actually donated by one of our students. Here's our electronics bench. We do have some things on order, but just from left to right there, we have our DC benchtop power supply, our battery replacer, which is again another form of DC power supply, our wave function generator, oscilloscope. We have several digital multimeters, soldering irons. We do have some variable power soldering stations ordered, and a variety of components including resistors, capacitors, LEDs, ICs, small transformers, battery snaps, motors, all kinds of different components there. This is our materials processing area. That's room 315 for us. It is a classic wood shop that we have adapted to fit into the Fab Lab. From left to right there, we have our Oliver table saw, which will be getting replaced with a SawStop industrial cabinet saw next year. We have our large bandsaw, and then on the next picture there, we have our small bandsaw, a drill press, a belt sander, and then our oscillating spindle sander. Continuing on in 315, we have our brand new Rockler router table, a radial arm saw, a jointer, and planer, and then the wide belt sander. Next we have again our wide belt sander. We have a Hobart MIG welder, again with gas hookups. We have exhaust hoods up there. We also have an arc/stick welder, and our spray booth with our chemical storage cabinet back there. Next we have our sheet metal area. We have some shears and a couple of brakes for bending sheet metal and cutting sheet metal. And then of course again our CNC routers. Moving on to our clean room / computer lab, which is our room 316. We have 23 Dell Precision T1700 computer workstations, brand new this year. They are loaded with a variety of software, the highlights of which would be Autodesk Inventor, AutoCAD, the Adobe Design Suite, Vectric Aspire for CNC router programs, Mastercam for the same, and CorelDRAW X7. We also have a Promethean Active board, and this is also where the laser engravers and 3D printers are located, as you can sort of see in the back of the room there. Moving on to our second clean room / computer lab 317. This would be where our electronics workbench is located. As far as computer hardware, we have 12 Dell Precision T3400 computer workstations with the same software as mentioned before. We have a laptop cart of 30 Lenovo ThinkPad R500 laptops with Robot C and Autodesk. Those would be what we use to teach our robotics class. We have an HP DesignJet 110 Plus large format plotter for our architectural classes. We have 16 Vex Robotics classroom kits in the storage cabinets, and one wind tunnel. Moving on to our graphics / computer lab, which is 318. We actually share this room, or it's a combined room, under what we call our innovation hub. We have 6 Dell Precision T3400 computer workstations, as the same as 317. And then we have our Roland Cam 1 servo vinyl cutter, our Mamaki CJV 130 large format vinyl printer / cutter. Again, it's solvent ink. It's really a commercial sign machine. We have a Xerox 700 digital color printing press, which was just donated. Then we also have an array of thermal and spiral bonding equipment, and a Promethean Active board in there again. Our future additions, again, is the MakerBot Replicator 2, which should be in early February. On order for next year is a SawStop industrial cabinet saw to replace our current table saw, a Laguna 20-inch planer, which is, again, to replace our current Oliver planer, and a Next Engine 3D scanner. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to email Stephen Stroni at sstronyne@uscsd.k12.pa.us. Thank you.